What's up, y'all? Good morning. Um, I was like, okay, how can I come into this thing? And every time I start a video, that's how I feel. How can I come into this thing? But I figured that I'll just come in here and just say what I need to say. Well, I don't know exactly how I want this video to go. I just know that I had something to say to get off my chest. But I'm like I probably said in a couple other videos, I really wanted to do YouTube. I still want to do YouTube. But I'm like, what can I bring that other people would like to hear about or would be even interested in listening to? So I figured I'll bring a little bit of everything. I'll bring some stories from my time at Walmart. I'll bring some stories about my experience working with children. I'll bring positivity, different business ventures, all of that. But today I just wanted to talk mainly about I don't know. I don't even know what I want to talk about. It's like I want to talk about life. But everybody knows about life because everybody's living life. But the only thing that I can really focus on right now when it comes to life is the fact that you have some people that know how to operate around other people and it wouldn't faze them. Some people that can go through the matrix of it all and they're completely fine with it. Then you have others like me who are people that the world is just wide open to. And every time you look at something, you see a possibility. And sometimes when you're that type of person, it's kind of hard for you to navigate through this world. And the only reason why is because you have some people that look at you weird just because you don't see things the way that they see it. And you understand, because you're so open, you understand that some people may not see the things that you see in a different light the way that you see them. And it's just like, okay, I see that you can build off of this. Like, that's one of my gifts. I could look at a person and I can, come up with what they're good at and what they will excel at. And I can build them up to go in that direction. But other people, when I start talking like that, some people think that I'm just full of it. And they just think that I'm talking to talk. But people that really know me know that that's my thing. I like to build people up. I want people to always, have an open mind and be positive and know that they can do whatever they put their mind to. And, from the time I was little, I've always been seen as spacey. Like my friend likes to say. She likes to say that I'm spacey because, and I don't have anything wrong with that. I'd rather be spacey than normal any day. But, she'd rather say that I'm spacey because I think of all the different possibilities. I think of, I don't want to work for anybody. Prime example, from the time that I was little, I always said, Mom, one day I'm going to have my own business. And that's exactly what I meant. I'm going to have my own business. I don't have it yet, but I know it's coming. I mean, I got too much brain and too much to give to the world in order for me not to have a business. But all I know is that when I do have a business, I don't want to say if, but when I do have a business, it's going to be mainly about helping people, focusing on them, helping them center themselves so that they can get to where they need to be in life. No matter if it's, something simple all the way up to complex. And I don't decide what is simple and what is complex. So whatever your heart desires, what you see yourself doing. I just really would love if people started to do what they love more and do less of what they have to. Because what I've been hearing so much of is that it's a choice, which it is. It's a choice. You don't have to, go to that job you hate. I mean, you do until you really don't. But I can almost see why people feel like they have to, just because you have bills that you have to take care of, and some of you may have children that you have to take care of, or other obligations, and you feel like, okay, I gotta work, I gotta make money, I gotta be able to pay my bills. And I'm like, that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I gotta work and I gotta pay my bills. But what I realized with working, and sometimes I wish I could be like other people, just because when I go to somebody else's job, I'll be content and have to find a way to make that work. But because I'm not like other people, it doesn't really sit with me. It doesn't really sit with me, the notion of having to go to a job that you can't stand just to make a paycheck. Spend the majority of your day there, the majority of your life there, because you're trying to make a good pension, and you're trying to make sure that you're taken care of in retirement, and that your kids are able to go to college, and all these different things that you have to worry about. And I just feel like it's a system that it's like it has you on the hamster wheel. You're constantly going and going and going and going, and it's just crazy. It's crazy that you have to work so hard. You have to work, like, for people that's in corporate America that have gotten degrees and have had to go to school for years to do something that somebody is gifted to do, that doesn't even really need a college degree. It's crazy that you got to spend so much time in school. Then you have to go spend time in the field. You have to be an intern first. Spend all that time. Some internships are paid, some are not, even though you have to live. But then you have to find a way to fit in schooling, fit in being an intern, and find a regular job so that you can make some extra money, so you can pay, especially if you're living by yourself, so you can pay your rent, so you can put food in your house, so you can have transportation. I mean, like, it's too much. A lot of people may not think it's a lot because they're so used to doing it, or they're like, oh, you're just lazy. Some people may think that I'm just lazy, but I don't feel like we were put here to work as hard as we do. I really believe life is supposed to be an experience. It's not supposed to be about work. It's supposed to be about connection. And it's just ridiculous that work has taken over everything. Like, for the average person works, especially if they're trying to get overtime, the average person probably works about maybe 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Especially if it's a man that's doing construction, they probably do, and especially if they're like in upper management, they're probably doing more than that. They're probably doing like 100 hours a week. And just think about the time that they have to spend with their family. They don't have time like they should have to spend with their family because they're out there working. And I'm just like, okay, some jobs they pay decently. Like, if you think $16 is decent, that's that's decent for some people. And I just got so many different ideas, and I probably won't be able to share them all, but I at least want to share some of them. All I say is make sure you stay true to your dreams. Stay true to your dreams. Know that you can do anything. I don't care what anybody says. You can do whatever you put your mind to. If it's something that God put in you that's calling you to it, you can do it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how negative you may think of yourself. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel that you can do and that you have a passion for and a drive for, you can do that. I mean, no matter if, like, say for instance, give you some examples. No matter if you lost your job, you'll probably find a better one. No matter if you lost that nice apartment because you don't have the means to maintain it anymore, give it time. You'll probably get something nicer. But You have to believe in yourself first. You have to stay positive and know that it's coming. You may have lost it, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be forever, that things going to be like that. And I'm like, it's just so many things that we go through in this world. Some people can maintain it. Some people can stay happy through it all. And then you have some people that can't stay happy through it all and just get depressed. And I'm really trying to be that person that stays happy through it all. But sometimes it's easier, and I get this. Sometimes it's easier to be, depressed, wallow in your own misery, in your own sorrow, but it's not good for you. Maybe for a short amount of time, but not forever. Or not for, a period longer than, I want to say, a week. Especially if it's something major, I can understand letting it linger for a little while, but don't wallow in it. You got to get back up and try again. No matter how hard it is, you still got to get back up and try again. So, I know this may seem, like one of those rah-rah videos or whatever, but I just felt like I needed to say that because that's all I want to do is spread positivity. Because I feel like when people have something positive that they can, partake in every day, whether it be listen to someone else, give them that positive message, or having a positive interaction with others, or, just having a great moment. That's all you really need to help push forward your day. So I just say stay uplifted, live your dreams. All right. Peace out.